Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Coming to you right now. I want to address a topic that's really been blowing me about the ex-homosexuals. It's like, what the fuck is that? I mean, personally, the way that I feel about it is like, how can you be an ex-homosexual? Nobody chooses their life. If that's the case, I'm quite sure, there's people who are going to be ex-heterosexual. But I just believe that it's straight up bullshit. Like, how can you be an ex-homosexual? What the fuck does that mean? So I can just, flip a switch and now suddenly it's off? Yes, you can stop, sleeping with women or sleeping with men, but at the same time, it's like you cannot stop being a homosexual. You can't turn your feelings off. It's impossible. No, nobody chooses to be gay. Nobody, that's not something that people want to, like, they don't say, when I grow up, I want to be a homosexual. It's not like that. And specifically for me, I was one of those kids who grew up in the church, and I knew that that was like the worst thing you could be. If you were nothing else, like, don't be a homosexual. And when I realized that I was, it was just like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? And the thought of it scared me, so I tried everything in the world to be something other than what I was. And basically, my soul just became so, I was depressed. But anyway, besides that, it's just like, how can you be an ex-homosexual? Like, a lot of times when you hear about the testimonies and things like that, people, when they explain or when they tell their story, they say, well, I was in the lifestyle. Being in the lifestyle, anybody can live a lifestyle. To me, that's like, being in a career. You can have a job. That doesn't necessarily mean that you like that job, but you do it because, whatever reason you do it. But I think that ex-homosexual is just crazy, and then it's just like, they have an agenda. They want to make you feel like what you're doing is wrong and things like that. But I feel like it's just natural. And my other issue is with these lesbians and these gays who just constantly feel the need to profess how queer or how gay or how lesbian they are. It's like, what are you trying to prove? Are you really who you say you are, or are you just, doing it for show? Is it just a trend? Like, what is it? Me, personally, I live my life as a normal person. We're supposed to set the example and show these people who think that lesbians and gays are freaks that we're not freaks. We're normal people. We just have an attraction outside of what the norm is. But I think it's outrageous. It's crazy, and we need to, take a stand. And I was watching a video, and this woman was saying how, we're being passive, as lesbians and gays, we're being passive about addressing the crap that's going on, but they're out there, and they're going hard. I think it's stupid, and I think that we need to take a stand. I'm not really one to, run around with flags and posters and signs and things like that, just because I feel as though my life will speak for me. People see that I'm not just, perpetrating a fraud, and I'm not just trying to be a lesbian. I really am this way, and it's natural for me. I'm just living my life this way. But I think for this cause, I need to do something, because it's just like, ex-homosexual, no. There's no way. Because, trust me, if it was real, back in my younger days, I probably would have tried it. And I probably wouldn't have been a homosexual, because of the fact that nobody wants to take on the things that come with being yourself. Like, yes, it's courageous, but at the same time, it's just like a lot of us went through things that are, you know, they were horrific, and nobody wants to go through things like that. Nobody chooses to have a hard life, and if you do, I don't know why. I wouldn't understand why you would do that. But you know, this ex-homosexual thing is just getting out of hand. It's going too far. It's a lie. You know, it's a hidden agenda. But us, we need to get together as a community, and we need to stop this, because, you know, it's sending out a false message, and it's making the kids who don't understand what they're going through and understand who they are vulnerable. So they'll fall for it and believe it, and, you know, eventually it will just make them miserable. Like I said, I tried to deny who I was because I was taught that it was wrong, and I tried to be something other than who I truly was inside, and it made me sick. And eventually I just got tired of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to be me. I'm going to live my life. So that's what I have to say. And, you know, send me some messages, or, you know, do a video response as to how you feel about the topic. But that's my take on it, and I'll see you later.